Hello guys, so in this video we're gonna find the absolute extrema. Right, so in order to find the absolute extrema you need to understand the first derivative test and you need to be able to apply it on this question. Right, so what are we gonna do in order to find the absolute extrema? We need to first find the critical points. So the first thing, we're gonna write down the function f of x is equals to x squared minus 4x plus 5. Right, so that's our f of x, and then we need to then find f prime of x, which is equals to 2x minus 4. Right, and then in order to find the critical point, we're going to say f prime of x is equals to 0. Then we have 2x minus 4 equals to 0. And then what are we going to do? We're going to solve for x, take the 4 to the other side. So this is 2x is equals to 4. And then divide both sides by 2. Right? Cancel, cancel. We have x equals to 2. And then these two represent our critical point. And then we know that in such a function, the critical point will be the x value of the turning point, right? So that's another thing to note. But this is our critical point. And then for in order to find the extrema, you are given the interval where your extrema exists. So in this case, we need to now then look. Let's just generate a simple table on the side here. So we have x values, and then we have our f of x, right? And then is our critical point within this given interval? That's the first thing that we ask ourselves. So yes, it is between 1 and 4. So this is 1, this is 2, and this is 4. We now and then need to substitute these numbers into the original function. So that's what we need to do. So we're gonna first substitute f of 1, and then that will give us 2, and then you're gonna substitute f of 2 onto the original function. So to write it down for you, so you first substitute f of 1, it's equals to 1 all squared minus 4 times 1 plus 5, and then that will give you the 2 that I got. And then the second part is to substitute f of 2, and then that will be 2 squared minus 4 times 2 plus 5. What does this give us, guys? Minus 4 times 2 plus 5. I'm putting it on my calculator. I'm getting x equals to 1, right? And then the last part is f of 4 is equals to 4 all squared minus 4 times 4 plus 5. What is this going to give us? So let's punch it on the calculator. 4x squared. Or was it 4 squared minus 4 times 4 plus 5? It's giving me 5. So yeah, we're done with finding the absolute extrema. In this case, we have found the critical point, and then we can see here we have our maximum at this point, and then we have our minimum at this point. So yeah, so in this case, our absolute mean would be 2 and 1, and then our absolute max would be 4 and 5, right? Yeah, so that's how you find your extremas. Cheers, guys. I will create another video to explain the first derivative test.